Hello and welcome to Parkitect on the BoozleBox. Last time we built this kind of awesome looking castle and then took a figurative cannonball and kind of shot the side out. Yeah, but that's all because we're going to add a pirate ship. And that is what today we are going to look at. Indeed. We're going to look at adding attractions into this castle and around, but first we're going to need to actually think about a way of getting to those attractions. So I'm going to quickly build some paths and kind of link up this drawbridgey area we got going here. So let's move that out of the way there, and let's just drag this along. We'll take it along to here, and then we can work out what we're going to do over there later on. The drawbridge is going to want to come this way, so if we can use the amazing path tool, there we go, and build a bridge over, and also here, let's build a bridge. There we go, so now we've got a kind of entrance. What are we going to do here? Indeed, let's make some... Is this going to line up? Well, no, it's not. If we make it 3 long and then have a gap in the middle, what about that? Yeah, no, it still doesn't line up, does it? God, maths is not my strong point. If we make that 3 long, I'm just trying to make it look pretty. Okay, there we go. That works. Cool, and then we can put some little benches around there and have some little decorations and things, and we'll do that. We're also going to need to think about a path up to this area because that's where we want to have our pirate ship. I kind of initially intended maybe for you to have to go through this way and have the pirate ship, so you actually had to go into the castle to get to it. But then I thought, well, or should I do that? But then you have to go into the castle to get to the thing blowing up the castle, and it doesn't quite work. So I think we're going to have the path coming along this way. So we'll have the path built along here. We'll use the same kind of 3 gap and then 2 down, like so, and hopefully that will look fairly decent. We won't do it across the entire park, but the main kind of paths we will. And we've got to figure out what we're doing here. I'm thinking about building some big hills along here and then putting in some little generic attractions like that. I swear I just heard some background music, but I think I'm hearing things. It's quite possible. Right, so we're going to need to do something at this kind of intersection. Might make that lake a little bit bigger. So if we pull the path along to say here, actually we could just, that would work out very well, wouldn't it? It would. How big is the pirate ship? Also got to pay attention to the fact that we only have 3,000 monies left, but you know, oh well, we'll just ignore that. I don't think it currently actually has a problem. See, I want the pirate ship there, so that path is a little bit too close, isn't it? Yes, it is indeed. So let's think about pulling the path a little bit further along to here. Is that going to be good enough? Yeah, that's going to be plenty of space. And then what we'll do is I'll use a 2-wide path off of that kind of 3-wide bit, like that, and then we can go that way, and it's kind of little sub-B offshoot pathy bit. It's looking very square, the path at the moment, so I might actually just, clear most of that out and then try and make it a bit more wiggly and higgledy-piggledy, because I hate kind of like square things. It just doesn't work very well. Okay, so subsequent, we could just have a straight path. No, it's fine. We're having the big path like that. We can change it later if we want to anyway. So the 2 rides we were going to put down here were going to be the pirate ship, for one, this one, which I think we're going to put fairly smack bang. What's the button to rotate? Is it that one? No. Oh, forgotten button. No, that's Q and E. I will get there. I think it's Alt. Yeah, there we go. Right, okay. So we can put it dead in the middle here. And I want to build this lake out a little bit so it's kind of around the pirate ship, if you get what I mean. So I think a fair distance from the castle would be, say, there. Or there. There or there. Let's place it there. Wow. That was an intense sound. Holy Christ. Okay, so that is down. I don't think we can change what the stations look like at the moment. But what we'll do is we'll have... Let's put an entrance before exit, or exit before entrance. Let's do it. Entrance here. exit over here like that. Okay, cool. Now what we want to do is I have a complete rethink of this horribly thick path, like so, and just go, why did I even think about that? And then I draw a little path along like this, much better, looks a little bit nicer. I go over to the terraforming tools and I really quickly just continue to pull down some of this stuff here. Might need to pull it down a little bit more than that, unless that's the water just kind of, I think that's the water just ceasing to exist in that location, but it's fine. We'll fix that in a second. I kind of want to make it look like the pirate ship is actually in the water, so although having the ground around the pirate ship kind of makes a bit more sense as it's otherwise on stilts. So there we go. Right, and we'll pull this around like that. That's cool. We'll have a little bit of water here. Again, maybe not. Maybe not. It's a questionable attempt at making a little pool of water there. Maybe if I just have that tiny little bit, it'll fill up with a small amount of water. Okay, we'll go with that, and we'll kind of just roll with it. It's very difficult to see where the edge is when the water doesn't fill in. Let's pull that down there, and bring this around there, and that should, if I can actually see what's going on, that should be good. Let's pull that corner down as well. Right, and let's get the water tool and see if we can kind of fix this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now the water is kind of filled in around the edge. Bit of a straight edge here. Don't like that. There we go. And it's a bit too straight here as well. Oh, and that's just made that really bad. There we go. Okay. And then let's refix the water because it's going to look crap again. Up to that level, please. There we are. Cool, so there's our pirate ship. It's kind of cool. It juts out on a little bit of land, which is nice. Again, I'm going to want to put that little bit of water there. Good. Anything we can paint the terrain color. Like that, maybe? No? Sandy. What about sandy? Sandy. I kind of get it, but it kind of also doesn't really work. I'm not 100% sure. I'm trying to see if it kind of grows on me. It's kind of not growing on me. It might be growing on me a little bit, actually. But I think I'd have to make this whole kind of moat sandy. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to do it. And then if you are looking at that and going, what are you doing? You're an idiotic idiot. It looks terrible. Let me know in the comments. And then I'll change it back. Because, yeah, now it kind of looks like a beached pirate ship. That's fine. Yeah, we can go with that kind of aesthetic. It's all good. Let's kind of make it a bit themic. I've also noticed we've only left ourselves like one little bit for the queue line, but screw it, it's fine. I can't imagine too many people are going to queue up for our pirate ship. Can we rotate barrels? I'm pretty sure R is the rotate button. Maybe not. I'm pressing R. No, Q and E. That rotates me. That's not space. Space is the rotate button. There we go. Okay, we'll put barrel here. That barrel, defying the laws of physics, a tidge there, because that should be kind of, you know, rolling down the hill. Don't want to go overboard on the barrels, but I do want to put quite a few down. Can we lift barrels? No, we can't lift barrels up. Again, maybe like a barrel here and a defying physics barrel next to it. Yeah, just no one look at the bottom of those, otherwise your brain might explode. It'd be bad. A few bones, maybe. You know, X marks the spot. Can I do an X? Can I do an X? I am wanting to do an X now. Let's see. We've got a bone here. Damn it! What about if I do it like? It's too long. I need a short bone. Are you a short bone? X marks the spot. Kind of. It's a bit odd looking. And we'll put some reeds around the edge here. You know, that just spruces it up a small bit. We'll put some reeds and theming around the edge of most of this anyway, because at the moment it's, well, that's a very liney reed, isn't it? It's very bland and bleak. So we'll spruce up these edges. It's amazing how like a few little reeds every now and then can really kind of bring a little area to life. Okay, cool. Any other little weird bits of stuff we can add around here? Maybe a few logs and other bits and bobs and like plants, but we'll get to that later because It's going to take a long time to just sit here and I'm doing it as I'm saying it, but still. Place a few rocks and stuff. Oh, yeah, little rock. Little rock can go there. And a little rock's friend can like go on the end for the pirate ship to smash into. Cool. Good. Can you put rock under the water as well? Oh, you can. That's kind of cool as well. Okay. Well, let me put some rock friends down for the... Oh, I just killed the rock. I'm sorry. I'll put some little rocky friends down for that rock there. Kind of looks like a small penis. Yeah, well, with massive testicles. But still, don't look at that. Moving on. Pirate ship. We need to kind of just build that path there. And entranceway, let's use the generic kind of old styly one. But maybe not have it like red. Can we go with the kind of browny, maroony colour? And then maybe not a white, but a sandy yellow. How about that? Sandy yellow? Is that a sandy yellow? Like this? Yeah, except that red is just disgusting coloured. And actually, let's try the new paint tool. So what we can do is, can we use a dipper? We can dip. Oh my god, there we go. Right, so we've dipped the colour. Escape the dip. Escape the dipper. Leave. Okay, dipper's gone. Right. Oh, I didn't. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Let's go back to path tool. Path tool, there it is. Let's go back to this and let's go to this. Let's go to my dipper. Or has it already got the colour down? No, you haven't. Dip colour. There we go. Colour dipped. Dip the colour. I don't know how I did that. Oh, just... Oh, Christ. Okay, never mind. This is not working. There is a way you can dip the colour. And then... maybe... How do you escape the dipper? It's like an evil dipper of doom. If anyone knows how to get out of the dipper tool, let me know, because I'd love to know that. Right, there we go. Go away, dipper. The dipper is back. It's back and forth. So there we go. So I've dipped the colour. Now what I can do is go to the paint tool, click on this. Now click on that. There we go. Go to this, and yay! It actually works. Okay, it's cool. I'm happy with that path colour and all of that shabam. Looks kind of cool. I think the sand's grown on me. I don't know about you guys, but it's really grown on me. I like the sand. I might actually add slightly more sand around this bit here, just under the path. Just have it spread out a bit more, so it kind of sets in. There we go. Okay, sandy little pirate ship bit. Looks kind of freaking cool. I'm happy with that. And yeah. So there we go. They're firing their cannons off into the castle. Bang. Also, I'm a little... I'm in two minds about these turrets. These turrets are kind of cool, but they look a bit tall. And I'm wondering if actually they should be shorter, because these are kind of like the main towers, and they're a bit too big. I'm gonna chop them down. I'm chopping them down. They're going down. They're getting smaller. They're just too big. It's way too big. I don't like it. I've made a decision. I'm kind of doubting myself. Oh god. Chop them off. Quickly, just do it. Just make them smaller. That's it. Good. One more? Yeah, maybe that height. Is that gonna look like a pathetically small tower? Or is that gonna be reasonably high? Because how high is it? It's on 6, and it would be on 7, and these are on 8. You know what? We're going to do this. We're going to have it this tall. Reason being is so we can actually see the ride that we're about to put down afterwards, because otherwise we're not going to be able to actually see it. It's fine. And as I said as well, it means that the actual tall towers are tall and not silly looking, because they're really small. So what we'll do is kind of continue the running theme. Oh, I hate that grayness. Grayness of doom. We'll continue the running theme of this being a kind of broken tower. But what we'll do is we'll have the... Oh, I'll just delete that bit of roof. Bollocks. We'll have the different bits being broken instead. So we'll have that bit there. Delete that there, put that there, and we'll have that bit broken as well, like so. And actually what we can do is if we... Do we have the bottom broken top? We do. We can put that like that and make it look more broken, or does that just make it weird? Not sure anymore. We'll leave it like that. Fine. We'll go into roofs, which is actually the same place. Scroll down a bit. Roofs. Where are they? Okay, so there's that bit of roof. I think that's the bit we took out. Nope, it was the triangular bit we took out. So let's get the triangular bit here. We'll spin that around like that and bring that back into place. Good, and we'll get, is this the rounded corner? It is, and we'll put that like here just because we need to cover up the fact that there's a weird ass bit of roof sticking out. Okay, how can we cover up that bit of roof without it being a bit taller? Okay, we'll spin this around. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a task, isn't it? Anything here that could cover that up? What can we use to disguise our awful looking bit of roof? Unless, actually, we just take that awful bit of roof out and then use a flat piece in its place, which might not look so bad like that there, but we're going to need to lower it. Oh, everything's so great, so it fits in better. I'm not happy. You know what? We'll take all of that out and we'll just leave it exactly like that. There we go. It's a blown up, destroyed bit of tower, and therefore it can look blown up and destroyed. Okay, we have, however, got to do the same thing over here and put the round bits of roof on. So like this, we'll go here, we'll go up, dup, dup, and last bit. There we go. Okay, so we made our towers shorter. I kind of like them better like that. They were a little bit too tall. So, there we go. Pirate ship's in. Now we need to think about adding the swings, which is the next one we're going to put in, which is somewhere in here. Okay, right. Wave swinger. I think this is just going to look really cool in a kind of piratey setting. We could put teacups down in here, but I think it's a bit... I mean, everyone's got bloody teacups in their thing. Or the carousel. Again, we could put that in there. Enterprise, yeah. Nah, I'm going to go with the swinger. It's going to, because it's going to look like you're going into the walls. May need to actually double check that it doesn't go into the walls, because that might hurt quite a bit. But we'll pop that down. That is just scary. This is turning into a horror game of sounds. Okay, so carousel's down. Currently closed. Color-wise, you know, the red. I don't mind the red. That's actually not too bad. What we do need to do, however, is add an entrance and exit. Now, where's best to put this? Entrance in here, and then like this, or maybe we could put an can we actually look inside here? Can we zoom inside here? Maybe we could put an entrance inside the actual bit, or we could put the entrance here. Bearing in mind we have to put a roller coaster over on the other side, so the smaller the entrance and exit way, the better. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Tell you what. I actually haven't figured it out. I'm genuinely having to rack my brain for this one. Because I can put it there, because what I'm thinking is I know for a fact that there is one place for a toilet there, which is a really cool, nice place for a toilet. We have path here. So I'm thinking we could have a path like that. Have an entrance into the wall there. Have the entrance for the ride here, and then we could backtrack like that. Or subsequently we could have it here and just have it connect up to there. Or we could do something like this, because this is all going to be path, basically. This whole like courtyardy bit we're going to fill in with path and then put some stuff down in here. So we could put the right entrance here and then snake it. Let's snake it. Why not? Although we could put the path like that and then snake it just a tiny bit and have a tiny... Yeah. Okay. Good. That's fine. Path. We're going to use the non-generic path this time. We're going to do something like this. We're going to go back into the ride. I'm going to add the entrance. I'm going to upload it there. Okay, it's a small little queue line, but that's fine. We don't need anything more substantial than that. Again, red and white, not too bothered about it. Although this is a kind of orangey colour. So let's save that and then apply that to these paths so it kind of fits in. I don't know how you apply it to there. Do you have to put the path down with that colour? Maybe? Colour-wise, I want this. Yes, you do. Okay, there we go. Now the colours are matching, and that kind of fits in. Good. What we do need to do, however, is add this bit in here, although I'm pretty sure people are just going to walk through those walls anyway, because walls currently aren't counted as actual physical things. They're just stuff that's in the way, and they decide to evaporate themselves through the walls. So there you go. That's the carousel in. We'll go through all of the little bits and bobs that we need to sort out for that. I'm going to put the toilets down there. There we go. It's a nice toilet sound when we add that down now. Can't really do anything from that. I think we can change the name of the toilets. So if you want to name any of these rides, appropriate names, obviously, put them in the comments, and I will name the rides next time, and we'll see what your ideas are. I mean, there's got to be some good ones for this one, and the carousel swing, I don't know, maybe you could call it like cannon dodgers or something, because they're trying to dodge the cannonballs as they come flying through the wall, which is not a half bad name. Anyway, let's think about what else we're going to do in here. You might have actually noticed that I do have the part paused as well, which is why the staff aren't running around making really annoying noises. Let's finish this off like this. Now the roller coaster does have to go this side, so it might be an idea to take out this path for now, and actually just because maybe path everywhere isn't going to be the most attractive looking thing, we'll do it like this for now. And are there any little bits and bobs that we can put inside the castle? Again, we could put down barrels. Barrels are always a good one, because they work quite well with pirate ships and with castles. Mounds, dead trees. Dead trees inside the castle place? Why not? There we go. Got a dead tree. Oh yeah. We've always wanted it's a creepy looking pavilion. That looks like something we should use in the horror place. Cool. Noted. Maybe another little rock. We can have some rocks around. Don't ask me why I'm putting rocks and stuff inside a castle courtyard. I just feel like it. Maybe it's spooky time. We can have some actually, no, let's have some topiary. We'll line the edge of this with some topiary. I'm not going to use the grid, because I think I can do it quite well. There we go. Little topiaries. Cool. We do also need to add some reeds outside, but again, I really shouldn't be doing this now. I should actually be focusing on building the next thing, which is actually the roller coaster. And as I've been rambling on for the last 24 minutes, I'm going to continue adding these bull thrushes just really quickly, dot them around the edge of the castle like so. We're going to really quickly theme out the whole of this bit, and then like this, and then here again. Not too many, just a few in there, just to give it a nice little touch of awesome. Let's get some stones. Maybe a log. Should we add a log? Where's a log? Give me a log. Log. Where is it? There. The log. We could put a big log in. Why not? There we go. There's a log. And we'll put like a little log in. I don't mind those logs. Those logs look kind of cool. Mushrooms. Little yellow mushrooms. Plonk some of them down. Don't like having two of them next to each other. Smaller mushrooms. There we go. Again, I've just stuck two of them next to each other. God damn it, me. Mushroom. It's an old castle. Must have mushrooms around. Random pillar? Maybe not. Trees. Now we're going to populate with rocks. So let's spin around, plonk some rocks down. Actually, really good idea, I think. Let's put lots of rocks around the edge here. Oh, that kind of looks like a giant cannonball. Just so it looks like these rocks have actually... I don't want the pointy rocks, I want the flat rocks, but I don't want a continual same flat rock. Just so it looks like these rocks have actually come from the collapsed bit of wall. So like this. That one wants to be a bit closer like that. This rock can kind of go over here. Here we go, small little rock there. And just make it look like that might be actually bits of the wall that have collapsed. Again, put some flat bits around. Another big chunk down here. What is around there? Oh, there's a little wall. There we go. Okay, big chunk there, and we'll plonk some down in the actual water as well, like so. Click it. God damn it! There we go. Cool. Just populate with rocks. Okay, and a few rocks around here as well. What is this? Is this size of rock? Oh my god! Did not know you could do that. There we go. You can change the size of the little rocks and make them even bigger. That is so cool. That's a great idea. Awesome. There you go. There's another little bit of information. You can make rocks different sizes. That means you can make like infinite amount of different shaped rocks. Ha! Just awesomeness. Okay, so we populated that side with rocks. We'll put a few around here because, you know, why not? Maybe not the big ones. We'll put a few of them in the water just to give the water a nice little aesthetic. Again, a few small rocks. Sorry, mushroom, just completely killed you there. Flattened even. Around there, a few in the water. That's going to be right in the way. There we go. Okay, last thing we need to really quickly do, because again, rambling on, my god, is some hedges. And we'll just quickly put some hedges along here. Hedge, 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 hedge. We will put some more stuff here, like benches and lights and things. I might do that after I've finished. We want some fence. Some nice looking wrought iron fence. That's the one we're using. Good. Plonk that all along there. And we'll plonk this all along here. If I plonk it on this side, does it get rid of the other fence? No, it doesn't. Okay. There we go. There's our little wrought iron fence. Again, around the edge of the hedge because it looks cool. Like so. We're going to want what trees are we using? That's a big fir tree. That's still a massive fir tree. That's kind of cool. We'll plonk like on the middle here, and we'll use little fir trees there. Gonna do that the other way around, because then there's two that aren't similar next to each other. And stone flower box. Plonk, 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 plonk. Good. And we'll quickly go to path stuff. Get a bench. Doing this in speed run. Like benches, good. Like benches. Benches are awesome. There we go. Get some bins. Trash bin. Which one are we using? Iron, probably. There we go. Trash bin, trash bin. And the cool looking lights. Why not? We'll put some of those down along here. There we go. And that's kind of how that is going to look along there. So we are well on our way to completing our little castle build and other stuff. So I will see you next time when we build our first roller coaster, and it's kind of going to go all the way around here, and it's going to look really cool. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and favorite the video if you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time. And remember, comment section, put names of rides and stuff, and I'll add them in. Bye!